Canelo, what a fight. What a fight. And honestly, I'm happy to say I was wrong because I was actually rooting for Crawford, but I thought Canelo was going to win. If you guys listen to our last podcast, that's what I said. But I thought Canelo was going to win because he's a bigger fighter, but wow. Crawford came in big and he came in ready to fight. He wasn't afraid.
Didn't I tell you Crawford's going to win?
Yeah. Right.
I told you Crawford's going to win. Because Canelo, as Crawford's been saying, is not big for that division. He's not a big fighter. So he's not really fighting someone so big. Like, it was almost the same size if you saw the fight. They're almost the same size. In fact, what's his name? Crawford is taller a little bit and has a longer reach.
Yeah.
So, great boxing by him. All he did was catch and shoot. Caught his punches and then threw one back, and then he stood in the pocket too. He wasn't scared of getting hit. And I guess his power there wasn't as hard as, like, even he said after the fight, he said the power is not what everyone said it was. And it was just a great performance by him. But they need to pay Crawford more. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I just read a stat today that he's getting around 10 million, at least 10 million, while Canelo's getting over 100 million. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I thought Crawford was getting at least 40 to 50 million. I knew Canelo was going to break over 100 million because there's no more pay-per-view, so I knew to get him to fight, like, they're going to pay him that, and he deserves it. He's the face of boxing, but Crawford deserves more than 10 million. Yeah. I don't know if the numbers are accurate from what we saw, but Crawford definitely deserves more than 10 million. And I don't understand why, why he would even agree to fight if he's getting only 10 million.
Because he's probably never made over, like, 2-3 million from his other fights. That's why.
That's true too.
It's still like the most money he's ever gonna make, because Crawford hasn't been a big draw.
Yeah,
he's just been a great fighter. And Canelo's always been a big draw. But anyways, also it was the two judges had Canelo winning. If Crawford lost any of the last 2 rounds, Canelo would have got this win. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. I had Canelo winning 3 rounds.
I had him winning like 4.
Well, if you had him winning 4 and then
No, not towards the end. Like 4 in total.
Yeah, no, 4 in total. I had 3 in total.
Yeah, so it didn't matter. I'm saying they had it. They had Canelo. So if it was after 10 rounds, they had Canelo up probably at least a round.
Or tied 5-5 because if
No.
you said any of the rounds.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
I read on a stat that it's saying 2 out of the 3 judges had Canelo winning. So if the fight ended at 10 rounds, he would have won. Crawford had to win the last 2. So that means Crawford won maybe by a round or 2.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I had Canelo winning 3 rounds, maximum 4 if you want to give him a round. You had him 4, yeah. And that's how it should have been. Crawford easily won 8 to 9 rounds. Yeah, easy.
I was telling you, it always happens in boxing in these big fights. If you lose the last 2 rounds, unless like the person got dropped like 4 times in the fight or something like that, if you lose the last few rounds, like Francis Ngannou did against Tyson Fury, where if he just won one of the last 2 rounds, he would have won the fight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I don't know why that always happened. I had a feeling even then that they might give this fight a draw. It's always scary when it gets to the judge's hand in boxing, But maybe they're using more of the UFC method now, where the judges are less likely to screw over fighters, although it still happens in the UFC too. But anyways, it was a great fight. Crawford had a lot better footwork, lot better head movement. He wasn't scared to stay in the pocket with Canelo. He took his shots, and he was the one that hurt Canelo more than Canelo hurting him.
His punches were actually harder than Canelo's.
Yeah.
They both have great chins. They've never been dropped. But what's next for Crawford, do you think? I'm gonna go. I think he should do a rematch because the most money he's going to make.
100% he should do a rematch. He should definitely do a rematch, and he should definitely ask for more money because now he can. If he got, let's say it's accurate, Canelo got, let's say, 100 million and he got 10 million. The next fight, Canelo should still get 100 million because he's still going to be the more popular boxer. But I think Crawford should at least get like 50 to 60 million at that point. And then they can both honestly retire. Because at the end of the day, you're taking a lot of brain damage. I'm all for boxers retiring early. It's not worth your health.
Yeah, I was going to say Crawford retire now because I was assuming he's getting 30 plus million. But, he worked so hard in his career. I know one fight can change your life if he gets knocked out. But I hope he just fights one more time, gets like 30, 40, 50 million, whatever, and then just retires. So he's set for life. His family's set for life. Canelo's been set for life. He always makes at least 30 plus million a fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Crawford needs the second fight more so than Canelo, and hopefully he gets it. Hopefully he gets the payday as well. And Canelo, you know,
Oh, they might do.
they should both look to retire, in my
they
opinion.
might do Ilya. Apparently, the entrance, you didn't notice the entrance he did was a copy of Ilya's entrance, and he did it on purpose. Crawford.
Oh,
So it's like a shot, and they talked about Ilya after too, like Let's Dance or something like that. So I think they're trying to set up that fight. They're trying to do like a Conor versus.
wait, Ilya versus Crawford?
Yeah.
That's a terrible fight. That's a terrible fight. Crawford's knocking him out.
No, I think they might because they've been talking about it, like tweeting at each other, but it's most likely not going to happen. But I would like to see it happen.
I don't know, man. That's a terrible fight. In boxing, I'm assuming, not MMA.
No, in boxing.
Yeah, in MMA, it's a terrible fight too, but still. I would be more willing to watch it in MMA because I think he stands zero chance of winning in boxing. Absolutely zero chance to beat Crawford in boxing. I mean, Crawford has a very minimum chance of winning in MMA too. But like, in boxing, it's impossible. You can't beat. He's way too big, he's stronger, he's a better boxer. He's got a real solid chin. He's never been dropped. Like, you're boxing. I don't know what these MMA fighters think. You're boxing good for MMA. Your punches are strong for MMA. You're not at the boxers level in boxing. And vice versa too, but no boxers climbing into the octagon. They already know they're not going to get paid. But I guess for a payday, it's always worth it. But anyways, let's see what happens in the future. But on a side note, Marshawn Lynch was the sports photographer for this fight, which is hilarious. Good to see him doing something great after retirement, after such a legendary career. But anyways, thank you for listening. Let us know what you guys think about the fight, and let us know what you guys think both fighters should do next, or maybe it's time to hang it up after a rematch. Thank you for listening.